In the midst of an era marked by uncertainty and change, a profound and urgent message has resonated from above. The Virgin Mary calls us to spiritually awaken to prepare for an extraordinary event that will change the course of human history. This event, known as the 3 Days of Darkness, is much more than a warning. It is a divine opportunity to renew our faith, purify our souls, and align ourselves with God's designs. According to historical Marian revelations, these days will be a time in which the forces of evil will be unleashed on the earth, plunging the world into absolute darkness. Yet even in that dense shadow, Mary's message shines like a beacon of hope, offering comfort and spiritual guidance to those willing to listen. The Mother of God invites us to reflect deeply on our lives, both material and spiritual. This is not simply a call to fear what is coming, but a heavenly invitation to transform ourselves internally. These 3 days represent a period of purification, a crucial time in which the impurities of humanity will be exposed and refined like gold in fire. Only those who have cultivated a sincere relationship with God will emerge stronger, ready to receive a future full of truth, light, and goodness. The divine promise is clear. Although good will definitively triumph over evil, this victory will be exclusive to those who have prepared their hearts and homes with unwavering faith. Maria insists on the importance of acting now. Those who remain steadfast in prayer and aligned with God's will experience supernatural spiritual protection during this time of trial. But this preparation goes beyond the physical. It requires a deep commitment to spiritual renewal. Families should come together in prayer, creating sanctuaries of peace in their homes and surrounding themselves with essentials such as candles, non-perishable foods, and blessed items such as holy water and crucifixes. These items symbolize our trust in God and serve as tangible reminders of His constant grace. Prayer, especially the Holy Rosary, becomes our greatest shield, a powerful tool that directly connects our hearts with infinite divine mercy. Mary's message highlights that prayer not only brings peace, but also acts as a spiritual refuge. When families pray together, they infuse divine energy into their homes, strengthening the bonds of love and unity. These moments of spiritual communion build a protective barrier against external storms and nurture the resilience needed to face any challenge. In times of crisis, when faith will be tested, this inner light, fueled by devotion and trust in God, will be our greatest strength. It is this deep connection with the divine that will illuminate our paths in the midst of the densest darkness. Furthermore, Mary reminds us that we must prepare ourselves both physically and spiritually. He advises sealing doors and windows as a symbol of creating a sacred refuge where the presence of God is the center. During this critical period, we must avoid looking at supernatural phenomena that may manifest, as they could disturb our inner peace. Instead, we must focus on what is essential, stay calm, embrace prayer, and fully trust in divine providence. The lit candles, symbols of the light of Christ, will remind us that even in the most absolute darkness, divine light will always prevail. This message has a special meaning in the current context. The natural disasters we have witnessed, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, devastating storms, are not mere coincidences, but divine signs urging us to return to God and prepare ourselves spiritually. Mary assures us that those who remain rooted in prayer and devotion, following the teachings of Jesus, and seeking divine mercy, we will find the strength to face any adversity. This is a time to act with courage and wisdom, trusting not only in the physical preparations we make, but also in the spiritual strength we have cultivated. Let us follow the example and guidance of the Virgin Mary. Let us deepen our faith, unite in prayer, and prepare our hearts for what is coming. These 3 days of darkness are not an end, but a new beginning, an opportunity to forge a new world based on truth, light, and divine goodness. Following the teachings of Jesus and seeking divine mercy, we will find the strength to face any adversity. This is a time to act with courage and wisdom, trusting not only in the physical preparations we make, but also in the spiritual strength we have cultivated. Let us follow the example and guidance of the Virgin Mary. Let us deepen our faith, unite in prayer, and prepare our hearts for what is coming. These 3 days of darkness are not an end, but a new beginning, an opportunity to forge a new world based on truth, light, and divine goodness. With hearts full of hope, confidence, and unwavering faith, let us face this challenge, knowing that in the end, the light will triumph over the darkness, and we will find our way back to God. If this message touches your heart, we invite you to meditate deeply on its meaning and share your reflections with others. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay aware of future updates as we navigate these challenging times together with faith, hope, and devotion. May divine blessings illuminate your path and protect you always. The days ahead offer us a unique opportunity to demonstrate unwavering commitment and complete trust in the divine plan. This is a time when faith must be our compass, guiding us even in the darkest and most disconcerting moments. In the midst of this spiritual trial, we can find comfort in knowing that God never abandons those who sincerely seek Him. Prayer should not simply be a ritual of words. It must become an act of profound surrender, a sincere alignment of our souls with the infinite grace of God. As we approach this period of darkness, any spiritual weaknesses within us will be exposed. The only possible refuge in the midst of these trials will be genuine prayer and sincere surrender. The messages of the Blessed Virgin Mary reveal to us that the 3 days of darkness are not an isolated event, but part of a greater divine plan intended to purify the world. This time will bring with it profound transformations, both physical and spiritual, that will affect all of humanity. This transition process will be challenging, but also renewing, shaping the destiny of humanity to more closely align with the will of God. For those who are spiritually prepared, it represents an extraordinary opportunity to strengthen their faith and emerge refined in spirit. Through this purification, the true nature of the human being will be revealed, calling him to live in greater harmony with divine principles. Although the path may seem uncertain and full of fear, Mary's message assures us that this transformation will ultimately lead to a world where God's love and light shine brighter than ever. She invites us to see this change as an opportunity for personal and collective renewal. Embracing this process with faith and trust prepares us to face the future with hope and resilience. Mary's message is a call to spiritual preparation and a sincere invitation to share this hope with others. She encourages us to be voices of comfort and beacons of unwavering faith for those who may feel lost or disoriented. By spreading this message, we help more people prepare to face the challenges ahead with courage and confidence in divine providence. In these difficult times, Mary reminds us that God's love never fails. We are never alone, because His spiritual presence is always with us, guiding and protecting us. Through constant prayer and spreading this message of hope, we can forge a global community united by our unwavering trust in God's plan. After the 3 days of darkness, we are promised a time of immense peace and spiritual renewal. According to the messages of Jesus and Mary, those who pass this test of faith will find themselves in a purified world, realigned with the will of God. The faithful will emerge from this trial stronger, with a deeper purpose and a closer relationship with the Creator. Mary's message carries with it a deep hope, She calls us to prepare, believe, and trust that, even in the darkest moments, God's light will guide us. Instead of succumbing to fear, we should take advantage of this time to strengthen our souls and grow in faith. Those who answer this call will experience a brighter and spiritually fulfilling future, sustained by God's unchanging love and protection. If this message resonates in your heart, we invite you to share it, join us in prayer, and prepare for the spiritual journey ahead. When we are united in faith, connected by love, we become beacons of hope, drawing strength from divine promise to a world desperately longing for God's light. Thank you for joining us on this path. Your participation makes this journey even more meaningful, and we pray that this message inspires you as we look together toward a future full of promise.